Good morning and welcome back to Bernama Today. As promised, I did tell you that we have a celebrity in the studios and she's here with us. She needs no introduction. Diana Yusuf is here.
Hi.
Diana, a very good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's been a long time. I haven't seen you before. The last time, I think I spoke to you very briefly when I was still working for Radio 4.
Right.
Back then, yeah. So we did speak, and you're trying to wonder when, where, what happened.
I know.
Yeah. It was a very
long
time
ago.
Yeah. So, and I'm not giving you an indicator to how old I am. Well, let's talk about what's at hand. The L'Oreal Professional Colour for Life campaign.
Yes.
You're involved in it. How do you get involved in this campaign, Diana?
Well, I mean, I was approached, and I really love the idea because I've done something with the AIDS Foundation a long time ago, my first album. And I thought, hey, this would be a perfect time to do something again. And also, I thought, working together with a big brand like L'Oreal
Right.
and the AIDS Foundation, I thought this would be a really good opportunity to get that message across and create awareness. And it's always lovely to do something for children.
Right, but who approached you from within L'Oreal to work with the campaign?
Yes, Nicole.
Nicole
Yeah.
approached you to work with the campaign,
Yes.
and what do you have to do within the campaign? What's your what do you have to do? What kind of promotions do you have to do?
Well, we had to do a photo shoot, which was a lot of fun because actually the
It would be
team-
fun for you,
No, but well, not all shoots are fun, but this one was really fun because actually the stylist and the makeup person, everything were all friends, and it was a really nice team to work with.
Right.
And we had to. Can I show you
Yeah,
something?
sure.
We had to.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's. There are different designers that were creating, T-shirts. So I was very, very fortunate to work with the team with Jimmy Choo, and this is a T-shirt that was created by him.
Right.
Can
So
you
this
see?
T-shirt was created by Jimmy Choo. Yeah.
And it's really lovely, and I mean, as you can see,
Right.
the gorgeous shoe. And we had to wear this. And then the stylist, put us in various situations and with different clothes and different stuff. And did a wonderful job. Actually, it's out now in the, in the magazines.
Right.
And so it was great fun. And then we have also...
all in all, how long did that photo shoot take? And did you do it together with other
celebrities as well. It took maybe 2 or 3 hours. It didn't seem very long because we were there having breakfast, having coffee, and then do a bit of makeup, chat, and catching up with other people, and then take a few pictures and then
not
run.
one of those high-pressured what do you call that?
No, not at all.
Shoots.
No.
So you worked with Jimmy Choo. There are other designers involved. Did you get to meet all these designers?
No.
Winnie and Tom Abang Salfi.
Not then.
Not
no.
then.
I mean, I know them all, but we didn't. It was just for the Jimmy Choo group. So
And there's also a bag being sold for
There's a bag,
let's take a look at the bag,
gorgeous
Diana.
bag here.
Wow.
Isn't this
So this is
pretty?
also designed by Jimmy, right?
Also, you see, this is his design, and this bag is 25 ringgit.
Right.
Actually, so and it's all going to the children, so it's really nice.
So not part of it
lovely.
is going to children. All proceeds from the sale of this bag will be forwarded to this campaign, this
Yes.
ongoing campaign for
Yes.
children.
Yeah.
It's an HIV awareness campaign. When it comes to the awareness of HIV, there are a lot of misconceptions. A lot of us are still not aware as to what HIV is and what AIDS is. And when it comes to that, how do you disseminate information, or how do you go out there and talk to people after seeing things like this? And I'm sure you've met the kids too.
Yes. Well, the thing is, if I want to go back to when I first came up with
Right.
my first album, one of my songs was about a person who had HIV. The
Right.
song was, sort of written for this person. And actually, already then I felt that, HIV is not something that we ask for. It's not something, it can happen to anybody, and especially these children. I mean, they didn't ask for this, but why are we discriminating them? Why are we putting them aside? Why are we treating them differently? Because they have, they have this part of their lives.
Right.
And, I just think that we're all here for a purpose. We're all given a chance. And I think we should be able to live that and not have people who don't understand what it's about telling them, oh, you're outcast, you're not able to do this, your life is over. I think it's really sad that
Right.
that happens.
Just to give an idea of how unaware some of us are with regards to the magnitude of this whole situation. It's the first time I met a child with HIV and I had to carry the child. I went back and I was all terrified and anxious about what's going on inside me, or and did I transmit the disease?
Right.
This is the first time, and it happens to everyone. And if it does happen to you, don't feel guilty about it. Get past that stage, and you'll be fine. Yeah.
And I think it's great to create awareness, because, like you said, a lot of people don't understand how it works, and they think that just by being in the presence of somebody who has HIV that they're going to get infected, and it's really people should get to know first, and then act and react.
Right. There's also going to be a grand finale of some sort. It's the charity haircut drive. It's happening on the 21st and 22nd of October.
Yeah,
are you involved in that?
Yes, that's going to be really exciting. So do
Right.
come and get a haircut. It's 20 ringgit,
Right.
and you're going to be doing a lot of good. So do come and join us.
Right. So will you be there?
Yes.
I'm sure Diana Yusoff's fans should be there to support the cause, because we've been seeing this lovely woman on TV and hearing her over radio, and also with regards to your career, what's happening now musically?
I just finished shooting a movie.
Right. Well, what's it
and
called?
It's called CEO. It's a Malay movie.
Right.
And hopefully it'll come
You
out
did some
in
indie
January.
stuff too, innit? Did you? Some years ago? Some a very short film of some sort.
Did I? I did something in Singapore, not
Right.
for Malaysia.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the new movie is called CEO.
CEO, and it's coming out in January, hopefully. So that was fun, and I haven't done a lot in the acting scene because I'm very picky about my scripts.
Right.
But
Like Denzel Washington,
Ooh,
Like
compared to Denzel Washington, nice. But I've still been doing the normal stuff, emceeing and singing and doing voiceovers and
Right.
Still doing all of that.
Any jazz albums coming out soon?
I would love for my jazz album to come out. It's taking a while, but I'm performing.
Right.
Getting the experience on stage.
And coming back to this event, now that we know what's happening in our life, we can get back to the event. With AIDS, the awareness of AIDS and HIV, what's your wish for the public? What do you want for the public to know? What's your wish for us as a country?
Well, I think people need to have more awareness, for HIV, and then share that with other people, so that we educate each other, and
Right.
we also understand and get together and bond together with people who are unfortunate.
Right. And your wish, your thoughts about the children infected with HIV. When you saw them and you spoke to them, what ran through you at that point?
Well, I think at first you go like, oh wow, this is so unfair for them to be in a situation like this. But I think that our role as people, we're not children anymore, is that I
Right.
think what we need to make them understand is that even though they are having this, challenge in their life right now, that their lives can still happen, that things
Right.
can still happen for them, that they still have a future, that there's still hope for people like them. And I think this is our duty to actually tell people and to
Right.
help people in situations like this, to encourage them and to be with them along that journey.
Remember how you used to think of AIDS, HIV as a disease?
Yes.
Today it's known as a disorder.
Yes.
It's like diabetes, it's like anything
Exactly.
else. Yeah. Do you think that's becoming more apparent now, or do you think we're still pushing the rewind button when it comes to these people?
I think it is, although there's still some people who think of it as like, oh wow, it's a disease and it's terrible, But you're right in saying that, is that so much has evolved, so many things have happened around this sort of disease,
Right.
and that people are actually living with it now, and people have a normal life even if they're infected with HIV.
Right. I did speak to someone the other day, and it was rather disturbing what this lady had to tell me. And she said, if these people are like that, it's God punishing them. It's brimstone and fire, so to speak. What are your thoughts on something like this, when people are still thinking like this in this day and age?
That's sad. I think it's sad, and it's certainly not. You're empowering something that's negative, and I think you should be, thinking about a solution and, putting positive energy into something like that, and not focusing on what is negative.
Right. So let's not focus on what's negative. Let's talk about the positives now. And positivity here in this campaign would be supporting it. And how do you support it? Well, we've got a lovely T-shirt here and a bag. How much is the T-shirt being priced at?
25.
It's also
no,
25.
It's T-shirt, yeah. Am I
The
getting
bag's
that right?
25.
The bag's 25.
Yeah, we know that. And the T-shirt, we'll try to find out.
We'll try and find out, yeah, I'm not
We'll
sure.
give you some information about that. So support the T-shirt, and this is, apparently this was put together by Jimmy Choo. It was designed by him. And of course, the lovely bag. Can I see the lovely bag once
The
again?
bag,
I like this
definitely.
green. This green is really
It's nice, isn't it?
And it's only 25 ringgit. Support it, and all the money will go towards this awareness campaign by L'Oreal. It's called the L'Oreal Professional Color for Life campaign. You need to put back some life, or rather some color, into people's lives by creating awareness, and this money is going to go towards the promotion of awareness. Before I let you go, very quickly, for those who want to find out about your upcoming projects, or to just follow you on Facebook or whatever.
On Facebook, yes.
On Facebook, yeah. Is there a website dedicated to what you're doing?
Well, it's mostly on Facebook right now.
And it's mostly on Facebook.
The website is being renovated, so
right.
that's going to take a while before it comes
Right.
up again.
So what do I look for? Look for Diana Yusof on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Go like her page. Go.
Yes, please come and like my page.
And add. Yeah. It was a pleasure and an honor speaking to you. And seriously, thank you for your contribution towards the entertainment industry in the past how many years? Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay. Should we even mention it? No.
It's been a while. It's been over 20 years. Can you believe it?
It's been over 20 years. I've been on radio for 16 years, and it's been over 20 years. Yeah, before.
Well done.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure and an honor. We hope to have you here again to do something on your jazz music. What do you say we bring her back to talk to her about jazz music at some point? Yep. Stay with us right here on Bernama TV. We're going to be bringing you news updates throughout the day. Of course, we'll be back with more for you tomorrow right here on Bernama Today. On behalf of the team, we'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'd also like to wish Viswanathan Mariappan. Of course, these are the people you don't see on TV. They do all the background work for us, and we get to be on TV. He celebrates his 40th today.
Oh,
Viswa, our producer. Yeah. Would you like to wish Viswa happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Viswa, from all of us at Bernama Today, and also from Diana Yusof. Stay with us right here on Bernama TV. Jared Ratnam signing off. Have a great day ahead, Diana. It's an honor and a pleasure, and I'm overwhelmed speaking to her. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.